Further, let's take a look at NVIDIA. We'll cover the weekly market structure, check out the short-term trend, so you can learn how to assess the risk of mixed price move, even if you're new to chart analysis. From a big picture perspective, NVIDIA is in a markup but turning sideways in terms of market structure. So if you trace the longer term window, it is still within the markup with higher and higher lows. But if you track the past 2-3 months, that's pretty much sideways. So you have to understand what kind of time frame you're looking at. All right. And one key important thing is that it is still outside of the long-term channel, this white channel box over here, that tracked its price since 2001, 2002, okay, when it first climbed outside of the previous ascending trend. Okay, so it's going for a different trajectory. The breaking point or the point of that change is somewhere near the end of 2022. Okay, so back to this yellow lines over here. That last time we said it is getting into this wedge, and it looks like it is slightly ascending because the rate of climb is, you can tell, is higher than the rate of descent of the lower highs line. How can we tell? If you cut this in half or cut it right, draw a horizontal line right at that tip, you can see the area is smaller than the area on the top is smaller than the area at the bottom. So then we know it's slightly ascending. It's, even though it's not as clear as the other ones where you can tell, like, it's basically that line, also with a lower start and a higher finish. I would consider this still an ascending because it's climbing higher, faster than it is declining. And in addition, there's one more indication. So we talk about it's outside the white box. The other is this. The other indication right over here is that this setup we are seeing here, this blow off top after the first round, that this period trading along the edge of the uptrend comes with continuous declining volume. Even though it's not obvious, you can clearly see it started to come down, especially starting from June. So all these combined is telling us the momentum is slowing down. And the risk of that, it is returning to the midsection of the channel, right? Like what happened back in March. The tendency is getting higher. And this is pointing towards somewhere in November. If it waits all the way to the tip of the wedge, okay, that's pointing to the very last week of November. Let's see whether that's going to happen around that time, or is it going to happen sooner? And in terms of short-term trend, last time we talked about this situation where it's going through seemingly a downtrend, and indeed it is. And we said around August 24th, it is going to hit the 2C's decision point, basically the tip of this wedge or triangle. So the bulls and bears have only two choices. One is continuation of the downtrend, which they have chosen. All right. And the second is change of trend. So changing from the recent downtrend to at least a sideways trend, meaning it is going to break the downtrend resistance and find support at 217. So it did not happen. So this 2C's framework helps us assess, are we getting close to that kind of decision point? And we haven't drawn this one last session, and it already happened. Basically, this is pointing to the 27th. And today is the 26th, depending on which part of the world you are living in. And again, the close is lower than the 211 support line. once again after breaking that particular key level 2 days ago. So there may still be a chance for the bulls to break this, okay, assuming they pick up some news before the economic data comes out or before the US Fed chair's announcement, and they're going to push back to above 211, then they definitely can, catching the last bit of this wedge. Otherwise, this is going to come to the next support key level, 199, right? In between short-term levels, right over here. You see these candles finding support closing above and these closing below. All right, so that forms a short-term support if there's no crazy news, all right, coming out, let's say 205. So if it continues, it may find support as well along this line before it dips to the 199. All right, so that's the way how I assess it. And that points to somewhere near the 1st of September. Again, before our next session. So this time I'm going to draw one more tag in case it happens sooner than we expect. This points to the 4th. So that's still before our next session. Let me know in the comment whether you think the price is going to continue with this trend in the next few days, or is the economic data that's going to come out plus the US Fed chair speech at the end of the week is going to drive the price back to above 211. And remember to subscribe to see the next update. Thank you.